Shemai, GTA fans, the Itali GTB, it's a McLaren 650S or 570S here, is on discount this week. I'll show you how much it costs, shall I? Let's go to the old Benny's, because that's the easiest place to find it. It's a Benny's upgradable, yes it is. 830 grand for the Itali GTB, very cheap, very cheap. Good value vehicle, and let's take it for a customization session. And then we will actually take it for a little bit of a spin. Okay, all the armour's done and the brakes and all that. So first off, we're going to start with the race brakes. There's no liveries. Christmas build. We're going to do a bit of a metallic green, I think it is. It's probably a colour. Well, of course, metallic green's a colour. Red is the other one. Looks good in red. But I've already got a GTB. Actually, the GTB Customs in red, which I will show you for the Christmas build of that. That might be the one. Dark green. No, what about racing green? Is that got the yellow in it? It's got a bit of yellow tint to it. I like the racing green. It's so vibrant. Don't use racing green enough. Oh, but bright green. Now that is just the ticket, isn't it? Lime green is not right for Christmas. It's got to be bright green more. That is nice. Those rims, though, I don't know. I feel like I need to change. I do need to change them, but maybe I shouldn't because it's Christmas. What's the secondary colour? It's probably white. Let's have a look. Ice white. Yeah, we need ice white, I think, for this one, because it is a Christmas build. Crew emblem goes on the door, and we could do it because it's Christmas, and the crew emblem's green. Grunner, I was going to say then, which is green off Dodge. Brakes. I don't speak German. I did speak German once when I was desperate. Not very good though. Where is it? What's we got? What have we got? Come on, focus. Okay, we got canards or not to canard or not to canard. I just don't like the canards. The stock look is very good. I think there's many of these. I mean, the stock is more like the original, more like the McClaren. So maybe we should go stock. But it is Christmas, so I want that little tow hook on. I think. Actually, there we go. Without all the big canards, it's a bit less chubby, isn't it? A bit more pretty. Prissy. Yeah, rear bumpers. Is that even a word? Yes, it is. Oh, we've got the white secondary diffuser there. I like the secondary diffusers. It seems very seasonal, very Christmassy. So it's going to be that one or the other one that I already had, I think. Well, that is good, actually. Secondary, just secondary is nice. I like the curve of that. We're going to go with that. Yes, we are. There we go. It's a bit more muted. Nice, muted. Exhaust. Have we got any nice options? Oh, the exhaust comes out the middle and the sides. That's weird, isn't it? The original just has a vent there, which I kind of like. I'm not sure why I went for that originally. Why did I do that? I think it's got to be the original, the stock exhaust. I think that's the best. I just changed it probably for the sake of change it, but it is good, you know. I do kind of like that because it adds a contrasting colour, but it also doesn't look like the McLaren, but it's a bit too aggressive. That's a stripe in the middle. I mean, that is nice. Do we have just a single stripe? Maybe we don't need a single stripe. But these little ridges there, the instep, forced ridges, just the drop vented hood is good. The vented hood, but we'd already have the vented, which is probably the best one. We're going to keep with the vented, I think, because it's a Christmas build. Plate, yellow and black, respray, roof. Okay, we've got a secondary striped roof. This adds a striped accent, which makes all the difference. Can we just have a white roof though for Christmas? I think we can, and I think that's what we're going to do because it is Christmas. But I was tempted to go all green, but no, it's got to be stock. We also got the stripes, jib ends as well. Skirts. The secondary GT, I think that is probably the best one. Yes, it is. It's like a little snow ride, sleigh ride there. Secondary exotic sharp wing. I reckon we might be sticking with that unless we find any other white wings. I mean, the tuna wing, why don't we have one with a white stripe across? Because that is also very nice. So I'm going to stick with that because it's got the white accent and we need that for Christmas. Transmission is done, turbo is done. Wheels. Now these are the cheap ones. Sport. The S Racer. There's a lot of decent cheap rims in here, but because it's Christmas, we're probably going to spend some money. On the track. What have we got down this end of it? The scale, the snowflake. That is good, but that not. Oh, forged star. That looks more snowflakey. Or modern mesh. That is good, isn't it? The modern mesh. It looks snowflake-ish. But let's get this right. Let's look in the street concave mega mesh. Nope, nope. Anything looks more snowflakey. No, I thought there was something in here, but I was probably already looking at it. Let's have a look at the tuners. No, these are all wrong, aren't they? Okay, it's going to be the track. It's going to be, what did we say? Modern mesh, I think. No, Forge Star. It's the Star of David. There we go. Wheel colour is going to be, it's just me coughing there. A tickle in my throat. It's going to be Frost White. It's got to be. It's Christmas. A bit of Christmas build and tyres. We're going to need the bulletproof tyres. Tyre design, we're probably going to go something like a white design. Fuckaroo. There we go. That's Christmas. Sorted for you. Tyre smoke should be white, but maybe it'll be green. There we go, green. Maybe we could do red actually. What am I doing? Tyres, tyre smoke. Well, let's do red because it's Christmas. We need a bit of red in there. Maybe we should put red in the secondary. But I think that's just going to really annoy the red-green colour blind people. For that reason, we're not going to. We're going to take it for a drive. Benny's version is also good as well. Exit. Can't remember how much it costs now. Oh, it's nearly daylight. Let's put the lights on just to show you. Little pippy lights on the back. And on the front, they're nice as well. Very nice. I think this is a good Christmas build. I like that. Let's just take ourselves over to Benny's, shall we, and check out... Where is Benny's? Oh, come on, man. Let's just check out the Benny's. This is a nice looking car. Let's look at the internals while we're on our way. You'll agree those are decent. Oh, come on, man. What? Why do I keep doing that? Maybe I've gone too far now. Vehicles. No, I'm not quite near enough. Are you going to make me run for it? Is it worth me getting in this car?
This ain't right.
Let's get a bit quick, get a bit nearer.
This all bullshit.
Yeah, that is an all-wheel drive car. Very nice. Oh, sorry, love. Very nice, and it's good cornering, good handling. It's pretty quick, but because it's a supercar, it's not competitive in supercars races. It's like 30 odd or something. But it is more competitive than the Benny's version, which is quite exciting, isn't it? Speaking of Benny's, let's get in there. I mean, it's got a little bit of oversteer, as you kind of expect with this style of car. Actually, no, you don't, because it's all-wheel drive, isn't it? But it's a bit more nippy than all-wheel drive. He's got that. I'm sure he's got a little bit of oversteer, a bit tweakiness to it, which is very nice. Let's check out Mr. Benny. If Mr. Ben will let us in to change us into a special uniform.
Quick, what you need?
All right, that is a nice-looking car. Nailed that. Repair vehicle.
Should be cool now.
Benny's upgrade costs you 500 grand, so I'd get it on discount, obviously. You know, that'll make it like a. What is it going to make it? Make it a 1.3 million car. But next, we're going to show you the Benny's car. That is what we're going to do while we have a little bit of a drive around. So if it's 1.3 million, that is super cheap for a car with the level of Benny's customization that you will get with it, and the look as well. It's got liveries and all those nice things that you will enjoy, and this car is enjoyable. This is faster than the Benny's variant, but I prefer the look of the Benny's, I think. Actually, do I? It's a very different car, so I don't know. It does look better, but this looks better on some days as well. Depends on what kind of day you have and what you want from a car. They are very different looking cars. So let's check out Mr. Ben. This is where I keep the car as well, full time, with its sister car, Mr. Benny Upgrade. I've not got a name for every car, just for that one. It's a terrible name that I just invented then. What a great looking car. So let's check it out. Basement level 2. Good. This is what you get with the old Bennies. There we go. So both are Christmas builds. You can see that this also looks great. Same kind of styling. You can see how it's taken the body and it's widened it a little bit. Got few more accents on it. Just a bit of widening around the rims there, which does give it a bit of flair to the look. So this is a bit more plain and clean, I suppose, but simple, you could say. But it's still a great looking car. Anyway, check out that discount and see if you fancy it. Give me a like, subscribe, and that. But you won't regret driving the car, but you will regret perhaps if you drive it in a race because it's not the fastest. That's all. Actually, let's get a wheel spin. Let's get a wheel spin on, just to finish things off. Let's do a bit of a donut with those red, and that is why I put the red on. Why do chums do that? Look at this chum. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you.